Was that hard?
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of the
Me.
My name is Paul.
I don't know. We're not doing that. That thing was so bad. People complain, people send personal emails in our DMs.
This is a continuation of last week's video.
Did you guys miss us?
No, there's just been a week, so it's not that long. Yeah, but today in the house. Oh, before we talk about who's in the house, let's talk about the house.
New digs. I know you guys are asking yourself.
Manzi, if you're to go back to every time you change a venue, Manzi has the same exact one. Very unoriginal human being. New digs. Same things. But this is the Christoph Ugorovi. Please, Manzi, all the chase us for useless and if you guys don't come. So this is on contract if you guys come and buy from here. But yeah, but it's a cool place. You can do anything here. You can do your podcast here. You can
do anything.
Apart from smoking, that's the only sign I've seen. I've only seen no smoking. Oh, but you can smoke outside.
Just come, guys. That's it.
Yeah, come to go. Yeah. Now let's introduce who's in the house.
Guys, I'm excited for this intro. Today we have multi-talented. He's a musician, recording artist. He's a drummer. He's a basketballer who can't dunk. He is a fashion icon. And, he's an aesthetic nigga all around. We on Jeremiah in the building.
Where is this guy coming? Where are you?
You're not happy to hear me.
In the other corner.
In
the other corner. We have a guy who's never happy. He's the Twitter troll. He's very clever. That's the only thing I can give him. He's in my course and he's one of the people with high CGPAs. So
I'm him.
But I don't know if you guys on the whatever can notice. He's very nervous right now. If you could see his legs like this.
Pressure?
But yeah.
What pressure? Pressure is for class.
Yeah, and also he wants to play football for like a career when he grows up. So
no, normally is behind the camera, but he decided to come at the front. So I'll get used.
You'll get used slowly by slowly. Okay, guys, those are our guests for the day. What have you been?
I'm okay. I've been doing internship.
They pay.
Not directly.
What does that mean?
Like they don't give you a salary.
What do they give you?
Like some guys like, hey, you're smart.
And they give you like a 10
I
minutes.
thought you were supposed to top off all you had, like doing internship.
I was going to say something, but I was going to sound very arrogant.
You say what you want to say. This is a free.
Uganda, yeah.
Excuse me, sir. We are
I'm
sorry.
joking, but it's not that deep. First of all, they're not paying me. So,
Jerry, where do you intern? You intern at your company.
Recently I invested in Coca-Cola. So I decided to go and intern in this case. All those guys don't know what.
it's in those YouTube videos. The only these cases
It didn't go well. I was very arrogant.
You find some stuff.
Yeah. So they noticed. I was like, sorry guys, was all I get. But no, I'm not being interning. I've been freelancing around.
By the way, to explain what Mr. Buyonda Jeremiah does, Jerry is a lawyer in training. So in case you have cases and we need overjust lawyer,
You're supposed to look the part.
I'm going to come in the academy and court. I've never actually seen you wear a suit. Except on your brother's wedding.
I can't call you for serious events.
Guys, you're talking more about Jeremy. I'm here. I have so many talents.
Sure, you can tell us.
I'm a videographer, content creator, but I haven't yet released my videos. I'm still trying to.
You know that's cool.
So you're a content creator, wannabe?
Yeah, wannabe.
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah, but
And I don't normally do this, but now the videos for me, I want to make videos that make change. You get it? I want you to connect to the videos that you're making. So, but again, this is not bad for the beginning.
Yeah, definitely. So anytime now you're going to be on TV.
Yeah. I'll be the one. I may even take over the job of.
the job of work.
So they're coming for your job. Yes, anytime now. You're taking over your job. Chaka, I hope you're hearing. Show me one century.
Yeah, I have many talents. Many guys like Paul are passing because of me. No, not in a bad way, but guys, no, Paul, no, guys, let's speak on this.
So what you're trying to say
But is it that funny?
No, it's he's trying to
you're trying
make
to say
it.
Paul's parents should give you part of his tuition.
No. What I'm trying to mean is that we should all help each other. Yeah.
Look at that.
And it's but no, you guys, Manzi, don't make him.
I'm sorry.
Bro, big time. You make him feel bad.
It's true. You said it's true.
Those
So.
are shots fired.
No, anyway, I was still talking about my talents. I have so many. No, not Paul, helping people.
Okay.
That's so many. And then Twitter, so much is going on. Twitter Spaces, yeah, a lot is going on. Manzi.
I'm sorry. I'm done laughing, guys. I promise.
But Paul, you go to them.
Oh, what's that joke?
Me also get the joke. I just found it funnier than other people made. Maybe someone in the screen might also find it funny as well. So we're going to play a little game. In this game, it's called, I don't know what it's called, but you're going to describe a movie in the worst way possible.
Mm-hmm.
So the worst possible description. You start with Paul.
So hello guys. Nina film. This movie. Film yeah, animal. It's an animal movie. Yeah, but there are also people in this movie. Should it be one sentence? You know what I'm saying? The animals, it's mostly about animals, but there are also people in this movie. Yeah. But the person gets very attached to what? To these animals. Yeah. Because they're all that person has. You get it? Then he ends up finding, those things you find in like a beautiful woman. Imagine how we're living with animals, then you see a beautiful woman. So woman, he's like, hey man, you actually not an animal. Yeah? Then she takes him back. But remember, he has been living with animals his whole life. You get? She takes him back, and after some time, he comes back to see what? His animal friend.
Man, that is power magic.
It's a power magic. But
Is it a famous movie?
it's a very, very famous movie. Anyway, so he comes back, sees his animal friends. Then he ends up actually fighting with one of his animal friends who used to be his friend. Yeah, but that's the real business. Until once I tell you what the movie is, you'll be afraid of me. So what do you think it is? What movie do you think it is?
It's a superhero movie.
Animal. Think high.
Jumanji?
Jumanji.
I'm thinking animals. A movie that had a lot of animals. But he's only had animal friends.
Yeah.
Mr. Boone.
Django. No. Tarzan? Okay.
Man,
Okay.
this guy should not be doing for your coursework.
I have
I don't do.
a description for you guys. But have you guys watched this movie?
No, but that's be a popular.
It's a very popular movie,
Okay.
but there's also a big chance that you guys haven't watched it, which is just.
I don't take us into like those
No.
much things.
Godfather. No, Godfather.
So Manzi, they love me.
Man, you've not watched the podcast.
Anyway,
TikTok.
I'm
Yes.
passionate ambassador delusional guys in Uganda.
What?
Can I do? Okay, thank you guys. It is a love movie that you guys curious about. I've said it is girl leaves rich good man for poor unemployed man.
Notebook.
Notebook. Yeah, it has to be the notebook.
Very simple.
I've not watched it, but I know.
But again, before.
But there are also
before she had.
many movies like that. There's also The Greatest Showman, not something like that.
I don't know, I would have had to put dancing and circus.
So that girl was not serious before she first left
Honestly,
him.
bro. By memes, I like the notebook, but that guy that they left man, it was like
But he was
a
also,
scam.
you know, he was also a manipulator.
I saw.
Some point.
I've not watched the movie, but I've seen TikToks of them
You
saying
see the
that
edit.
I would never, I would never be the man that lives with me.
No, I was like, what flaw did that guy have? Even when she said, "Well, I'm going back home to figure things out," and he was like, "No,
But
it's okay."
Would
I think even
would
paid
you
for
watch the
trip.
movie if she didn't go?
Would I watch the movie? Should
Yes,
you
it
go?
would be very, I don't know, generic. It would be the whole thing.
Try to
Yeah.
adjust that stuff to a Ugandan baby. You see what you have.
You know that's a hard feeling to fight against when watching a movie.
What?
Where you're like, why are you going there? Like if it was me, I would have gone away. You get it? Not exactly for this movie.
Yeah, but you see that the thing, the plot instant, it tells you what it wants. It paints someone out for you to like them. Like
Like, man,
genuinely.
do you think that love still exists? Like,
That's still a movie. I don't want to go into those.
no, I want no. It's
going to be
we
a
don't
good
want to go
story.
deep. I just want to like.
Yes, that is out.
Go find it.
Where did you
Then you
last?
drop the mic.
You know you can
Shema,
find.
no, let's first-
No. Man, when did you last fall in love? Huh? Talk to
Both
us.
of you to assume I'm not in love right now.
When was the last time?
Guys, thank you for watching.
I'm in love right now with God, with my mother.
Cut.
That's
We say the truth.
Let's say the truth.
Hey,
Paul has never had a baby. Huh? I saw it on some.
Paul, you don't have a bed?
you might have a babe.
What? Louder?
Hey, Paul, I did.
No, I've never had a babe.
Oh.
I have a babe. Where do I go?
Guys, Paul has officially don't say
It's
so.
official.
Jerry, give us a movie.
But I
Oh,
never
Shema,
seen
give
this
us a
one.
movie.
Watch so many movies. Actually, I wanted to also talk about the Notebook, but now this one here.
Give us a very bad description.
Don't be
Yeah,
like this
so,
guy. Well,
I think you guys must have seen it on Netflix. It's like two young, okay, they're like teenagers, eh? And then in the end you find that one of them, the guy, decides like to end his life.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
No, but I feel like that's a very vague description.
Nah.
Two teenagers, and at the end one.
Okay, it's like the whole movie is talking about mental health and stuff like that.
It's this black guy who wears glasses. I think I know
There are
it.
no black guys.
Is it a famous movie?
Yeah, it's a famous movie. I think. Hold, if you have Netflix on your phone, you must know it.
Oh, you have Netflix on your phone.
Don't do
I
that,
have
brother.
Netflix.
Don't do that.
He has Apple TV. So,
You have Gajora.
Nothing.
guys, let's go to the movie.
Which one? I literally was watching a movie.
Man,
yesterday.
which movie is it?
The problem, I feel like that's a.
I thought 13 years was word, but now I don't think that's it because it's a series.
Okay, like the whole thing is like they're both like in different worlds.
Secret Life of Pets.
That's what it was. They're
Okay.
different worlds.
I can give you like the end, which I've given you. Like the guy in the end just decides to end his life
Because
For no reason.
for no reason. Okay, like he had fallen in love with that chick, and then like when everything was going right, guy decided to end his life.
Bro, now, I've time. You should just give us
That's why the two teenagers are a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
I have no idea what movie that is.
They was a guy rich and a bit kind of poor.
No, they were all just teenagers, but they didn't show like anything like wealth and stuff like that. It was just love, mental health, stuff like that.
Romeo and Juliet.
Nada. Should I say that? The brightest places, as in
Oh,
You record.
I'm not person.
to watch it.
You know what I mean by famous movies?
It's a famous movie. It's a famous movie.
I don't think
Yeah.
it is.
It's a famous
Okay,
movie.
no, it's famous. These guys don't like love. Even Lam won't redo
No Paul is ever on Bukede
I don't
TV,
like
so he cannot know this shit.
I tell you what's Bukede TV. What's
These
Bukede
guys,
TV?
there's something
What's
here.
Bukede TV?
Let's go.
Uh,
Paul. Your name is Aina. Let's go.
let me see.
No, this guy, by the way, you come back and give us a famous movie.
See what movie, okay.
Famous movie as well.
The starter pack for a Ugandan single mother.
Is it
That
a recent
movie,
movie?
that's
It's a recent close,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Since you didn't understand the other one I gave,
No,
now
so that we didn't understand it. No one.
okay, let me give another one that
watched
is
it.
famous. Let me give another one that's famous.
Like super
Like
famous.
it's all about a boat, and
Titanic.
Yeah, he has given us.
Yeah.
She didn't. You said.
It's all about the
Paul actually has sense. He has sense.
I challenge you to give a famous movie and that's not guess it immediately.
It's actually harder than I thought. Oh, do you have another one? As me and Shema think now.
Famous. No, I do not have.
Oh no, I have one. It's famous, but you're going to guess it. Family.
Bro.
That's it.
Family guess.
Family.
Yeah, family guy.
No, but I give context.
No, there's no context. Family.
That's not how this is
Grown
working.
ups.
No, but you guys should figure this out. Everyone, I know
Grown-ups.
people who are watching this are going to figure it out immediately.
Grown ups.
Brownish.
Okay, the
Blackish.
power of family. I've made it simple.
Peaky Blinders.
Oh my god, you guys are insane.
No, but
Peaky
no, but
Blinders
those are
also
good.
that.
Those are
The power
good
of
guesses.
family. Yeah.
You've not described it properly.
No, you guys, there's a whole meme movement about this. About the power of family. It's literally.
Okay, that's not the
No.
movie.
I think there's a
Oh! Fast and Furious.
Yes!
Oh, yeah.
You see? It's so obvious.
Then there's also this other one. It's
Shema,
kind of
give
related.
us a
It's
second.
related to Uganda, but if you fail it, then you have a problem with it.
Queen of
Maybe
Qatar.
a poll. It's about chess.
Queen of Qatar.
What the fuck?
This guy guessed it before you said anything.
How many Ugandan movies are there, bro?
No, they're not. Yeah, they're
Shema,
not.
let's
they're
just
not-
leave you alone. Let's
Yeah,
Anyway, let me
just handed you the
let me give
movie
another
and
movie.
probably-
Let me give another movie.
Because I give hints that make sense. I don't just.
We're supposed to. The whole point of the game is for
No,
us not
bro.
to figure it out.
No, for what you do is you bring a gift, you unwrap it, and it's a surprise.
What is it?
Go on.
What is it?
What is this? Anyway, so this is Kido. Yeah, this Kido lives in like a very big family. Yeah, and it's one of like those festive seasons. And like,
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Crazy.
That's so
I'm coming. That's not the
It's Home
movie.
Alone. Which
Okay,
one?
okay,
That's not
let him keep going.
Continue.
That's not the movie.
Which one?
It's the movie.
You guys are just about this.
No,
but-
realistic with good things.
Anyway, but I feel like for those like very famous things, it's hard not to get it immediately.
Okay,
No, but you see, when you said family, and it did come immediately because like it has been a while since we like saw a Fast and Furious movie and a family meal. But yeah, when you go to it, like it says in a whole new movie.
Let me give you another bad description. You may figure it out, but you may not. Man jumps out of buildings, planes.
Mission
It's
Impossible.
G.I. Joe.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible.
But it's so hard not to get that.
Of course.
Okay, man loves his dog.
John
John Wick.
Let's just leave it.
Let me
Let's
give you
leave
an
it.
easy one. Ninja Warrior, but without your death.
With actual what?
Death.
Speaking.
Yeah.
Let me give another
But you
one.
know, let's just speak.
But if you have TikTok,
She's trying. Now this babe, she's like trying to like get like she's trying to revenge. Like they killed her dad, and she's trying to get back to those days. It's a famous movie. And
Black
she
Widow.
kinda
Black Widow?
listen, and she's also a dancer.
Ballerina.
Ballerina.
Yeah.
You know
how
what?
couldn't you get
You know what I
that?
thought she was going to be? I thought it was going to be sold.
Yeah, it's also for sure.
What's ballerina?
It's some new. It's also.
It's a new movie. It's like John Wick.
It's part of the John Wick
Yeah.
universe.
I have one. Two people are married but know nothing about each other. If I explain it anymore, you guys will figure it out.
People are married, but they know nothing about it.
Know nothing about each other.
It's an old movie, right?
Smith.
Smith. Yeah.
Smith.
This
Mr.
time-
Mr. and
Yeah.
Mrs. Smith. Yeah.
Isn't it this? Those ones are something about it.
So that's just. Okay, guys, you've done a good job, especially Shema. Thank you very much. Shema.
It's about the ball.
No, I give the right hints, by the way.
It's the effort that matters.
So you mean
Why are we keeping score?
No one won except Shema. Actually, Shema would have been the only winner because it's only his one that we didn't figure out. But it's because It is not a famous movie.
It's a famous movie, bro.
It's a famous
Anyway,
movie.
we shall
You've had
see.
your
We
heart
shall see in
broken
the
a
comment
couple of
section.
times.
We shall see. We shall see.
Anyway, before anyway, don't you're going to get.
But you guys, what's this?
Let's
What
get
is
into-
this? No.
You know,
I
one of
feel
the things
attacked.
that we want
I
to
feel
talk about
attacked.
today is ignore him and like, how are you guys generally?
Generally, I'm okay. I'm very happy. Very happy. I don't do that. Yeah.
The economy is doing wonderful.
Very wonderful.
Do you think like our parents were like elder siblings when they were like our age, it was like that, they were stressed out then? Do you feel like these days people are more like tired? Like where people in their 20s like, oh my god, that is, oh my god.
We were
Bro,
talking
you
about
cannot be at Laboti at 2 and then you expect like to be energetic like throughout it. I'm a piano guys. You cannot be in a piano 24/7 and expect to, you know.
Be energetic.
I tell you, this
Be
night is
energetic.
like Thursday, Monday is what? All these nights, Tuesday is, there's an event on every day. The problem with our generation is, first of all, I think we are low-key lazy. Low-key. Because
No,
like,
guys are
tell
lazy,
me,
bro.
tell me why. I have friends that are doing internship, yeah? They work 2 days a week, yeah? And halfway through the day, their story, I'm so tired. I wish I could live right now.
But there's also that that pressure also trying to prove that people are actually doing something online. Some people are
Perception,
they just want to show they're doing something. Oh, I'm so tired.
It's so one of the things we should realize is these things are not as big as it's like as big as it seems. Like the jobs, once you reach like a job, they were like, this is it. You get it. Like the whole dynamic is the same. I've realized that we actually like our head is just become like all day, but like in the head, most people are saying like the arguments at work are the same like people are having when they're in high school, like who took my pen, like it's
No,
very
I think it's because when you're younger, there's that image that has always been portrayed, especially by our parents and people who are spending our siblings. But a job is actually something, but it's supposed to be something very serious. It's not until you get there that you actually see that, these guys just come back home and act serious.
But I also feel like if you surround yourself with lazy people, you also want to be lazy.
That's very, very
That's
true.
why you have to be cautious when you're selecting like the videos to be around.
But
you know what's a very hard thing to do, right?
like this election,
Selection and deselection.
I feel like selection is hard.
You can have
This
all
election
types
is
of
hard.
people around you.
You see, like, because the thing is, sometimes, we've grown up together and we've all been friends for entirety. And now you're reaching certain levels when you're all branching into different branches of things you want to do. You're starting businesses or you're starting a different kind of lifestyle, yeah? So to select, to be like, I'm going to spend less time with these people in certain times so that I can still stay on track with my goals. Is the hardest thing in the world to do. Because these people are too much of your personality, so like separating from them is like, bro, it's like leaving your parents, your kid. You feel?
Yeah.
But the thing is, as an adult, this is the stuff they don't teach us, the stuff that they don't prepare people that it's not even because people say, but you outgrow people. Man, outgrowing people is like cool. I think the hard part is now having to deselect intentionally.
Accepting that, okay, the time for this person is actually done.
All the time for this person in regard to my
Yeah,
day-to-day
I
activities.
don't think the time can never get done. You can have all sorts of friends, but when you're like being productive, you'll be like,
It's easy to say that. I mean, it's
Yeah,
very
actually,
easy to say
no,
that.
bro, because
It's
now
tricky
I have
practice.
all sorts of friends. Like the lazy ones, like, bro, I have all types of friends. Because one way or the other, like, they can help you in some sort of way.
Absolutely. I don't say that you shouldn't be friends with people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the hard part is spending less time with them when you're doing these important things, these things that are important to you.
Yeah.
Because I don't want people to assume that important is more now I have a job or I have No, you could be that, I want to start doing content, I want to start doing this. Like, can they to spend more time with strangers because strangers are what you need? Like, you feel that part is really hard. Because like in every field you're going to, you have to learn from people, you have to get mentors. And most of these mentors are probably going to be people you've never met. So you have to put yourself out of your comfort zone. meet people that you've never met, and spend more time with those people than people that you've spent the rest of your life with. That is the hard part. And navigating that is really difficult. But to go back to what you're saying that it feels like everyone, we're in our 20s and already tired, Like everyone's complaining, man, too much work this, too much work that. I feel like low-key it's a generational thing, like, like it's you look at the way we spend our day-to-day time, we consume a lot of brain rot content, no offense to TikTok guys and whatnot, but like we spend a lot of time consuming brain rot content, and we spend a lot of time. I don't think it's a generational thing. It's in this period of your time, you have so much energy, you can go to the bar, you can go on a bender for 4 days and still be able to go to work and put in a shift. Even if it may not be your best work, you can go and put in a shift. So like, I feel like the reason we're tired, quote unquote, is because life looks so much promising, the other things, the fun things, so more promising.
But you see, but again,
my English is flawed, guys. My name is Nasasi.
I feel like also there's nothing that motivates guys, because now you find that
what motivates you?
I'm not going to give out my.
Okay, like let's say.
I'm not going to give out my excuse.
Why do you wake up in the morning?
Shema, would you?
Okay, for me, why I wake up in the morning is just to make a change, and I've been trying to make that change.
To who? To the world of
yourself? Like everyone. No, I'm not a motivational speaker, but like let's say if you're moving around, like recently, you also saw like some video that I streaked. I was moving around and I saw some one-eyed lady on the streets. She was selling bananas. Now, this shows that, yes, she has like a disability, but she's trying to do something to herself. Like for herself and stuff. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I couldn't put it like on my whole Snapchat. Like, you can't judge like whatever. So I put it like to my streaks and I was like, guys, you know what? I attached my number. I was like, I found this lady on the streets. I'm going to be here like for 1 hour. If you have something, you can share. Guys were like, okay, they saved that snap and they were saying like within 1 hour, I had something like 80, which is not, some guys may not see the streak. Some other guys were like, hey, you know what? You could have told me earlier on. So when you should have told me, no, Dayo, let's be serious. I'm trying to be in the moment. You're trying. I'm a serious individual now. If I was a teacher, I would have chosen to. Anyway, guys, we're trying to we're trying to be serious. So when you wake up and do something, bro. Don't just wake up. All you're thinking of is I'm a piano. Honestly, no. Let me tell you. Laboti guys, they have issues, bro. I think they have issues because you cannot be there. You are 24/7, bro.
But there's some guys, and that's how he earns his bread.
But
not everyone is earning their bread.
But I know some people.
So true.
But anyway,
they're like out of like the 500 people in that building, 6 people are earning from that thing.
That is the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah, so maybe that's the point. Like 6 people are benefiting from
all those
people.
hundreds.
That's the point.
But
it's a good business.
I hope you guys are all seeing. Like when you wake up and you have something that motivates you, you won't get tired. I get it. Now, like for me, when I saw that lady there, I wasn't having like any sense of getting tired because I was determined to stay there for 1 hour and they send the money. But if you wake up and you're like, you will sleep, bro. That's the way.
I think what motivates me the most, the people around me, positively, because I've started surrounding myself with people who are actually doing very well. So that pressure is what motivates me. Some people may not get it, but you have to live up to that. Now, there's something else I always think about. You think about this. You have kids when you grow up, and then they're like, want to go to granddad's place. You reach the place, you guys have fun like for a weekend, stay there for a weekend. Then your kids are like, we don't want to go back there.
By the way, we have to introduce this kid. We have to
Because granddad's
place looks better than that. He has a pool at his place. What are you going to tell your kids?
What is
That's
it?
crazy.
That's real.
How you make a beat then?
No,
What is an
but
abusive father?
So
And you know, my parents are very generous.
let me pose a question. Manzi, are you going to be that dad who is not going to like lay a hand on their kids?
So for me, first of all, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think beating is a very effective tactic. Genuinely, like, let me be real with you guys, yeah. No, let me be real with you guys. Let me learn.
Traditional man.
No, let me learn. So again, this comes back to the fact that for me, I think I mentioned it. No, I come from a single mother house. So my mother's strategy was she had so much trust in everything I did. She just like let me do whatever. At the end of the day, it's my feet. Even when we go back to that, what you guys just said, what motivates you?
Yeah.
My number one motivator in my entire world is the faith that my mother has in me. In everything I would do, like school, what she would never pressure me. And that's why I strive to be the very best. And I would always try to overperform.
She will never pressure you.
No, she'll never question me. Like my mom, to this day, my mom doesn't know my CGPA. She's never looked at my photo. She has no idea. She just has utmost faith that I'm going to do my best. All my S6, S5, my mom would come, looks at the report, she's like, okay, 5 minutes max. Then goes back to, how are you? And for me, my motivating factor is that. So my discipline, the thing that would break my heart. I remember when I really messed up, my mom would tell me, I am extremely disappointed in you. You guys don't understand what that is. For my mom to do that, that for me is the discipline thing.
But
This is what's
So answer the
But
question.
that's
So
for
you
you.
won't lay a hand on your kid.
if possible.
It comes out of the closet.
If possible,
What do you
yes.
do?
If possible, no. What?
Out of the closet.
Goes back in.
These are
Sensitive issues. Okay, let's.
conversations, guys.
Sensitive. Let's go. Paul. Would you?
there are
No, but for me,
No, for me, you go back to the closet. Paul. No, I'm trying. Like, would you lay a hand on your
but
child?
for me, I genuinely
Paul was
feel
tied to
it.
a tree.
Tied to a tree.
You said that.
I wasn't tied to a tree.
Where was it? Tied to what?
No, I was suspended. Remember that? I wasn't tied to a
Oh, I
tree.
thought it was tied to
I
a
wasn't
tree.
tied to a tree.
That's worse.
No, it's not worse. Okay. No, tied to a tree was worse. But it wasn't like for mob kings. We were 50 kids. But because I was running away.
Okay.
It wasn't that
You were
no.
taken
Okay,
care of
answer
your
the
business.
question.
No. My elder brother was holding my arms and the one I thought was holding my legs. Because I was running away. But this is the thing, But I feel like it is so important. Why that happened is because someone gave a story. But
story time.
So that's it.
why that happened is anyway, I don't think I need to give a story, but my
It's
mom
true.
had
It's okay.
my mom had a tin of coins, She had a business. Okay, but at the end of the day, there would be a tin of coins, Because actually, you remember this big tin that had biscuits,
Yeah.
That she made with
And that usually has sewing machines, sewing things.
I know that one.
Sewing machines,
This one that's like a box. So she was serving that thing. Okay, she was putting coins in that thing.
Yeah.
So apparently, I find my sister coming to the room because she's like 300 shillings richer. And I'm like, yo, how are we doing? And she's like, mommy told me, let's get this money for break every day. I'm like, hey, safe. Because I feel like, generally when I look back, I was also, why I didn't go back to her, because in my mind I was like, maybe this is not true. But at the same time, I still want the money. You feel it? Anyway, fast forward. My brother finds me. I have a wad of cash under my pillow. I'm saving solid money. Yeah, so I have like coins. They're actually doing a lot of money. It was very, very few coins. But then, I'm like, the first my dad was going to the village. So I was like, oh, wait, don't go. Sacrifice deal with you people. But he ended up going, he had to go. So it's like, I'm going to travel to and fro. I better find you guys awake and on the floor, waiting for you with the wire next to you. Yeah, so I was like, anyway, but going fast forward, that fear, like, that I knew consequence from like when I was a kid, and I don't think I will know consequence because of Paul, you've stolen, but be a good boy. Because they would have those conversations after beating us. So it'll be like, so what you've done is not correct. We are sorry. that were beating you, what, then they give you like a snap or something like, but you are friends at you, but don't do these things again. After beating you, but then at the back of my mind, the next time I saw that thing, I associated it with what?
The reason you're not a scammer right now.
Exactly.
Okay, but do you think there were ways to pass on that same message without,
But this is the
without
thing,
physical?
This is the thing. I think the age matters. Like right now, I feel like I can't say that if my dad tells me that he doesn't want like because I have respect for him, but I feel like right now with children not to do
There will not be any effect.
they will not be effective. But children who don't I feel like they've not developed enough to like understand. Need a way of understanding.
So you need
That
to whip
is
the
that is caning.
Yeah, which is the only option.
Somebody?
apply everything, bro. But you say that you can't apply anything. No, let's
What do you mean?
I can't.
No, listen. You asked me a question. I told you.
No,
I
you see,
would
Paul,
prefer those two.
Paul. I can't have a kid as a thief, bro. And I let you. Words will work on you, bro. I leave you lost, bro.
But I think it also depends.
Some
on
Manzi believes in words.
listen,
Words.
It depends on the kind of.
You're not
family
a
you come
poet
from and
guy,
how you
bro.
were raised.
Just
No,
need to
first
be-
look at
Yeah.
this. We all grew up in different societies.
Yeah, exactly.
That is very true.
Mhm.
He grew up in a society where, discipline was
But
instilled.
I feel like also Manzi maybe was like a good kid. Like, he used to do that.
Exactly, because the kids you meet, they've never touched them. Their parents don't say anything. They're very disciplined. Then there's some kids you meet and they beat them twice a week. They have a schedule or something. Twice a week, you get your canes, like 7 every week you count. But still, they're like the worst kids you'll ever find.
That's why I think parenting is like a very
So difficult because like there's no specific like timetable. But then I can think about it like this. For me, like if I came in a house with just like a dad and a mom and a farm figure, I probably would have experienced this. Everything I have by perception is through what I have experienced. And I don't know, again, my mom is a very tender woman. She's just tender, loving, chill, and her seeing her in pain is just like it hurts. Like it's I think that's the thing, it's the way she carries herself. So like I was scared to do anything bad because first she's what I have, she's working day and night to provide for me, and then I still like you see for me that was the concept that we had.
Let me think about something.
I had a
But guys, I pose the question. You have a son who is a thief. Are you going to apply those words, bro? No, Mans, you're running away from my question, bro.
I've not come from a house where that's there. So it's difficult for me to give you I can't give an honest answer.
So you can't beat a kid?
No, of course I can. I'm saying I don't know what I would do. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I want. That's what I wanted to
No,
hear.
listen. Of course I
I
can.
feel we're going
I
in
prefer
a
not
positive
to.
direction right now.
Wow. That is
There's
I
progress.
prefer not to.
Positive
I hope I never have to. But as of right now, my mindset is I will not. But as you've said, parenting doesn't work like
I
that.
will. I prefer not. Anyway.
Right, I said I can't.
Parenting is different from in every society.
But okay, but also another thing I feel like children also need to put into consideration. Beating is cleaning, disciplining the children. Discipline is important. But for me,
No one
what
talked about beating.
What did you
Whipping the kid.
What's the difference?
That's worse.
Like with slaps, with a wire.
Okay.
you know what whipping comes from?
Again, this cleaning, I don't expect you to just get a silly
Watching is from
kid.
slavery, remember that?
What's the passion of Christ?
Bro, no, that's too
Yeah,
much.
children are going this way.
You didn't answer the question. By the way, you also have to answer. Paul, for you there's
No,
a
Paul
lot
is
of
definitely
for Paul it's a lot of trauma. So but I have to be humble.
Okay.
What we have to.
So
we have-
How
do you get
I'm
tired?
waiting for the day. I'm waiting for the day that kid messes up. I'm like,
You tell him
to me, it has to be done to you.
That is called, because you know that's called generational trauma.
No, that's not
That's what it is. Generational trauma.
That's called
generational
generational discipline. Generational discipline.
You transfer what your parents gave you.
No, my mom even used to tell me, okay, like when
I think I seen that TikTok of the Vaseline and be like, when it's time to put Vaseline, you're kidding, like, my time has come.
Yeah, but honestly, there's a time I went to pick like a wire, and I came back and picked, and my mom was smiling. So, but anyway, but this is the thing. I feel like caning is important. Okay, like for young children.
I think that's also a problem. Some parents
But-
made it seem like they were enjoying it.
Yeah, but for me it was free time. That time when she was happy, she wouldn't like really cane me. But when I had really messed up, she would never be happy.
Would you cane your kid?
I don't think I
My guy.
don't think I
It's something somebody told me that born in Denmark, she was like, strict parents make for worse children.
So no one is talking about strict parents.
No,
like
but
parents and stuff.
But do
She
you?
might restrict right now. You know, you strict
No,
parents.
I'm not.
Do you expect-
No, I'm not
Some
strict,
guys-
bro. I'm not
some
strict.
guys are watching
Okay,
this and
okay, okay. At some
scared.
point, I'm strict,
Yes.
but bro, you cannot. Just like even as a friend, I'm a strict guy because I cannot allow you
To do certain
Have you
things.
seen your
do
face
stupid
right
shit.
now?
No, bro.
No, but we get it.
You don't
And
understand.
I do understand where you're coming from. I genuinely do understand where you're coming from
Because
because
you see, when you watch someone like doing the wrong thing, and bro,
just
they also you're not doing that.
so you see, first we don't enable bad character. That's different. It's just that again, a child is a responsibility. You see the thing about friends. If you tell a friend and you help and he refuses, there's always the option of distance for your own personal security. That's an option. With a
Why
child,
would you give up on a person that you care about?
giving up is not the same as giving distance because you cannot allow another person's character corrupt you. You cannot let another person's things become a burden on you entirely. That it may sound as humanitarian, but it's unsustainable. Because think about it like this, yeah? A friend has a very bad vice. You've constantly tried to help them, you've enabled, you've tried, and it reaches a point, you know that the way people are, when you start to help them, they now start to hide it from you. You feel? Instead of like, it becomes that. What do you do then? I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to tie them to a chair and beat them like the way you would a child? It's not going to work. In this case, at some point, they have to want it too. You feel? And that's the thing people are not aware of. And in the process of doing this, you're losing so much time and so much energy that could be used for your own personal growth.
Exactly. I think I might agree with you.
Would you give up on a friend?
I would. If they reach a point of not being my friend, actually. Because you're not going to be Jesus. Honestly. You can't save someone who's not willing to be
A
saved.
Christian, Jacob.
I am Christian. I am
Do you think that's a Christian?
You have done your part. It doesn't mean that you're the one. If you have done your part, let me give an example, of course, of Christianity. Jesus did his part. He came and died for our sins. Is Jesus going to get you out of bed and cane you and say, you know what? No.
Okay, have you guys heard of remission in like diseases? Like, let's say when someone is sick and has cancer, they enter remission after some time. Like if the medicine is positive, they can enter a period of remission. That means that medicine, either the disease is dormant or it's disappearing, yeah? But that is not a guarantee that it will not come back again. I believe in remission and friendship.
Good.
What that means is that I'm not going to block you on Snapchat. I'm not going to watch. I'm just not going to give you my entire time. Because the problem of what people forget is these years are these are the years that you're going to
That are going to make
determine
you
everything
count.
that you are.
The years
So
going to
I
make-
cannot spend 10, 15 years of my life helping you get your stuff together when you don't even want me to, at the expense of my own personal pursuit for greatness.
This is what I was saying. Yeah? You see, giving up is different from actually letting them be. Because you'll spend most of your time trying to save this person. Like, there reaches a point and there is nothing you can actually do. You have done your part and you've reached your limit. And then the rest that comes is supposed to be them, and maybe someone else will take on from there. Let me give an example of drugs. We have friends that are struggling with drugs. Not everyone has a friend that's struggling with drugs. But yeah, you have someone that struggles with drugs. You tell them do this and this, you help them, you give them, you start a streak for them, maybe you tell them, go maybe a month without doing this, we shall celebrate and doing all that. Then, all of a sudden, this person starts distancing from you. And they're like, scared, stressed me. Yeah, I'm tired, so I'm kind of busy, I cannot show up for you. There should be signs that this person is done with you and you don't have to force it. Because at the end of the day, it will cost you as a person. You would have done more sensible things out of that. You look at the time that you wasted and still you don't have saved the person. What's the doing for you?
See, that's the thing. The difference between family and friendships is that family isn't a choice. Friendships are a choice. And people forget that this choice has to be a two-way thing. By you choosing to do something that harms you, first, you're not choosing yourself. Second, you're not choosing this friendship. But me, you expect me to continuously choose you in this scenario. That is what we call self-sabotaging behavior, even on yourself.
And secondly, they don't think of the time that you're putting in them.
Time, effort, sometimes even
Exactly.
money.
And then they'll blame you for giving up on them. Does that make sense?
Because again, but then again, it comes down to what, because I don't know. Again, something Jerry said recently at the beginning. He said that your mindset is being shifted by the fact that you're hanging around people that are doing really well, and in for me now, your mindset enters this point of you're listening to what these people did to achieve the things they've achieved. And also, it's not even first even chill like those people that are ultra successful. You're seeing your own friends and they're taking steps and they're moving in the right direction. And again, I don't know. I don't want to put any personal pressure because we are young and we should enjoy our lives. Absolutely. But when it comes down to that thing, what are you chasing? What are you chasing? And for a lot of people that are doing well and are trying to achieve what they're achieving, is they have that thing, that thing. I saw Matthew McConaughey's speech for the Grammys. He said, who he's chasing is him in 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, and I think for a lot of people that I've been around lately, it's a pursuit for greatness. And whatever that greatness may entail. Sometimes, it's not just wealth. It's not just like what someone wants to become the best accountant in the world.
Who made that speech?
Matthew McConaughey.
No, for pursuit of greatness.
Pursuit of
Timothy
Chalamet. I also, one of the ones I like, it's just that it's from whatever. He said it's my brother. He says that I've lost my mind to this game. When he was describing, he was like, I'm saying, he was giving a full speech. I've lost my mind like Vincent Van Gogh, who dedicated his life and lost his mind in the process. And that sounds very unhealthy sometimes. And that's why I say it's important, because for me these days, that's the thing I lacked, and I have friends these days that tell me, hey man, let's go do some fun stuff. But then again, even the fun has shifted. It's no longer fun and healthy, it's fun, productive, fun, healthy, back in bed at a certain hour, Sometimes you go out and have a good time, but there's control, And at the end of the day, what is that greatness? In quotations that everyone wants, what is that greatness that you're trying to achieve? And what is the work that it entails? So every decision you have to make, you have to realize that, is this going to take away from my pursuit for this goal? And if it does, this is where healthy selfishness happens. You have to, in a healthy way, be selfish about the pursuit of the things you want to achieve. And for me, I don't think that's like unchristian-like or disappointing your friends. Try your best, but make sure that those people are trying too. And that's just what I think.
Yeah. But also this doesn't what he said about going to having fun in particular areas. That's some people may think we're talking about maybe those guys who go out and maybe and no. People have
That's crazy. Those guys. What? You guys go.
Laboratory guys.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. What he's saying. No, that is fine.
Very okay.
Yeah.
It's very fine.
It is very fine. You can do all that anytime, because I know very many guys who are very successful.
Yeah.
And that is the path.
And I also know guys who are nowhere. Guy doesn't go to it doesn't go with transport, with anything but
But there's a point that gets really unhealthy.
That's why we said healthy fun.
Costs you something.
Even going to the bar, if it's not 7 times a day, 7 times a week, you're going to the bar once a week or twice a week, or man, you're finished working. Because I know a lot of people Friday evening, things have ended. One of the most successful people I know actually, in terms of wealth, in his pocket, some guy, older guy-ish, not his own, he's 20 something. What he does after every day, he'll get a chilling lounge place, let's say, or something. He goes, he buys his shisha, drinks his thing. I can't look at that guy and tell him the path you're taking is wrong. Man, That guy has been working from morning to evening, and his wallet is clearly, he's not. That's not self-sabotaging behavior. That's his relaxation. So there's nothing wrong with, wanting to have a good drink or go out. There's nothing wrong with that. It's called controlled chaos. You have to have controlled chaos. You can't just have chaos,
Sometimes.
Did Jeremy talk about when girls get tired, like in their 20s?
You deflected from that.
Because he has not given
I
anything.
feel like
I need to hear his.
I feel like me personally,
Yeah.
I was given first of all, the thing that makes me feel like my like it was day and I'm much more productive with like other things.
True.
But Paul is strict.
And he's saying it has died today as he has been productive.
Oh.
No, it says like it kept on like
That's
but now
not
today
this
it has
last
kept on.
So this week has been a productive week.
Yeah,
But
but
even right now, we're being productive.
No, but this is the thing. Like, I've been trying to like get a hobby that can eliminate TikTok. You get it? For me personally, yeah, TikTok is killing me. Like, there's a point I was averaging 9 hours a day, 10 hours a day on TikTok, and the only time like you realize it is like if like your data gets done before you buy data, and you like scroll it, going up and you're like.
Do you have Wi-Fi? Because like your data plan should be crazy. The costs associated with
No, but you can buy like a GB, then like you just because now for us to read the
GP can't last long.
on TikTok it can't.
It can.
Like how long? Like an hour?
More. It can last more than an hour. But anyway, my thing is, for me personally, I felt like my lifestyle is what was making me tired. You get it? First of all, if there was a way of me eliminating not having a phone, but I could make calls and I could like receive messages from like, you get it? Yeah. But the phone, TikTok, yeah, and I don't know, there's some things that just like deplete your energy. Yes.
So what if you delete TikTok?
No, it's just a thing. I can't delete TikTok. Like I can't just get my phone and delete it because I'm going to download it.
Anyway, you're going to be productive.
No, but that's the thing. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to like get something to really it's what I'm doing because I made fun about like I'm trying to like build other habits.
That will replace TikTok.
Yeah, look at it. Not just make this like even like the perception of like my parents. Like today morning, I went to the gym and my mom was like.
You were quick to the gym.
First
Yes, we are going where?
No, not for.
It's okay. It's
I'm
okay.
just,
It's okay.
I'm just
Let
giving
him
you
You
know.
work at the
example.
gym.
Yeah, I work at the gym. I'm a receptionist. So, I was going to the gym, yeah. Then my mom was like, "Where's that gym? Karaoke." She just went there. But then, why it was disturbing her is because last week there's a point I was dealing with. She was like, "Where are you getting that?" She's like, "What kind of a like where are you going? Like you get it? Like not for her." I told her, "Man, I'm trying to like build the habit." Yeah. So that's why I keep on like what? That's why I keep on like going. Then like in her mind, she's like, unless it's making if it don't make that don't make sense. You get it? So if it's not
Oh, you said
cool-
you're going to the gym just to make it happen. That's why you're going to.
Yeah, that's what I'm not actually
Because
that's I want to make
it's
it a
actually
habit. That's the
because
truth.
it's
That's the
healthier.
truth. That's the
It's
truth.
a-
I
it's a
just
habit.
I just want to make it a habit. Like
Build healthy
the
habits.
thing is, I want to build a routine. I want to be like, I wake up, I do this, I wake up, I do this. And I want that to be like part of my routine. You get it? Not every day, I can't do every day. I just do 2 days a week. But like, for me, the most important thing I've learned in this journey, like in my 22nd year of life, is the importance of having a what? A routine.
A balance to your life.
Yeah, because if you there's a thing I saw that if you don't have a routine, you're like a monkey. Like you do whatever.
If you are white, you wouldn't take that.
But you get what I mean. I don't really care about like the muscles, like man's.
It's
Yeah,
more.
but it's more like
How far with gym?
I want to.
Guys, this is not about me.
Anyway,
But you get what I mean.
But
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
gym
He has
guys.
got a joke.
The phones are
but, but anyway, you get what I mean, ideally. So one of the things, and now that I feel like I'm trying to build a routine, I don't feel tired about like you get it? I'm not like couch potato or the you get like I feel like there's like something like I'm looking forward to. Yeah. So I feel like for everyone trying to like stop being tired, like you feel defeated. First of all, first chill out and TikTok a bit. Honestly speaking, because I feel like we are many who are suffering from
Yeah,
this.
definitely.
Yeah. First chill out and TikTok a bit and don't replace it with like okay, I feel like a good thing is replace it with like movies. Attention span.
Yeah,
Then like
long attention span.
I tried to read books. Nada. And we also don't try to copy like other people's things, like what other people are
If it doesn't
doing.
work for you,
Yeah, let me tell you what for you just chill because man. Books, like I read the first person with that speed, like how does this thing end? But yeah. That's what has helped me from not feeling tired in my opinion.
But again, you have to talk to those other friends of yours who are doing better than you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but I'm not
Shared ideas.
Do you know the
ideation.
issue? The issue is that we are all proud. We don't want. Okay, pride.
But I don't think it's
Pride can be good in some kind of way, but
See, that's something also I wanted to talk about. The fact that do you think that everyone's main character syndrome is ruining everything? You know,
Have you ever been to the bottom?
of course.
I don't go to bars.
No, I've never been to the bottom.
But you've been there. You've been
I
there.
have first.
You've been there.
I've never.
why do you have so much hate?
Shema, why are you lying?
I have never.
You've
Entered.
never entered a bottle. Shema, I've never seen you in a bottle.
I've never entered.
Shema, you've never entered a bar.
I've ever.
Which one?
To
Okay,
get
okay,
my-
let's
which
give
one
us
have you
somebody you've entered.
I don't even remember.
Just
because
give
I
us
don't
an
have
example.
bars in my mind.
Any example? Any
No,
example?
but if it's so insignificant.
Because do you know why I know
Few
about
days.
Laboti? Because
Laboti.
I'm a piano guy. I already talking about it.
Scared.
And
Just continue.
anyway, cool. There is a question, man.
Okay, okay. You know, like the first days of school, where you enter a room and like everyone is you just disappear. Everyone is like feeling themselves.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
like-
what you're saying.
Like, do you feel like that feeling themselves, like everyone feeling themselves individually, is ruining moments for everyone?
Yes, it is.
Because you see, the thing is, you go to the bar, yeah, quote unquote.
Labor.
People go
Or
don't go to the
you
bar.
go to the where do you go?
church.
No, I also don't know.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, even if it's not the bar,
Every
church,
social space.
restaurant, any social space.
You go to restaurants.
Yeah.
By the way, you guys, man's give you on it.
You know, I knew it was coming.
Where
I was
do you
just
get your money,
wondering.
bro?
You guys, I don't know if you guys have a plug for like send to music job.
No.
God did. Pray to
These
God.
guys do a restaurant date.
There's always provision where there's ambition. Huh?
Don't shake it.
Bars. No, listen. The crazy part is also like, think about it, is we're not spending money in the bar. We're not spending money elsewhere. And also these things are not planned, you know? He can be working, I'll be working. We're like, hey man, we're chatting. I'm like, hey man, I'm hungry.
No free time.
No, like, hey man, let's meet somewhere and go and have
And just the
lunch.
problem is, people think it's expensive.
But it's not cheap. It's not cheap.
What is cheap? Define cheap.
I think Paula's position
No,
makes
no, no,
sense.
no, no,
Let
no.
me tell you guys. So
It's
there's a
not
day.
cheap.
There's a day. I saw this guy's whatever, and then I was like, "Hey man, why?" He's like, "I'm at this place. Then want to discuss the place because he thinks that people are going to say and be like, man, can I get an autograph?" But he's like, "Man, don't judge."
By the way, that's why we brought it.
I don't know why
But
Paul
then,
does this. You make
But then,
it. None of that happened,
But
guys.
then,
I understand.
But then, so I'm like, and I was hungry that day. Then I'm like, let me just meet up what? Let me just go to the restaurant and just get a what? Bite. And see, not gonna lie, it was like a good experience, like chill, talk, eat good food.
Service was great.
Yeah, service was great. I ate a 3-course meal.
I
I
know.
was so proud. On a budget, I paid, honestly speaking, I paid like what, 28K? Had a starter, had a meal, and had a dessert.
Yeah.
And a
But
drink.
then,
And a drink.
and a drink. But then, so after the thing I was there, I said, man, anyway, next time we're doing this, just tell me, Next time it was happening, I was like, don't let me know. No, I can't do this consistently. You know what? I can go like at work. I get like fines of like what, 8K, 6K. That's just, and then I'm like, but then you get what I mean. You guys are like,
Okay, so let me first explain this. Yeah, it's not even that deep. Sometimes it looks more grand than it actually is. I think for us, we had a conversation about intentional friendships. Like not friendships by situation, not being situational friends. You're friends because you meet at school. You're friends because you meet at church. You're friends because that's different. Because we have like a list of things we plan. With some of this, so first you like let's say these casual lunches. We have certain things we plan. Like yeah, man, let's genuinely hang out and like talk. Sometimes this conversation end up into productive conversations. Sometimes they end up about faith, because this is something that genuinely, if you're this age struggling with faith, it's difficult, to keep in line with what. Then we end up having conversations about romance, relationships, navigating these things. It's called. I have not yet.
Are you talking to some people?
I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to you guys. Don't do this to me. I am a firm believer that my private life should stay private. That's what I'm saying. You don't force it out.
I tell you, let me be honest.
But you have been talking about.
He has been talking about his. At the beginning of the thing, what happened to me? I have to state to you. If I nick, is like. I want my things to be private. Yeah. In that situation,
private
it
is
could
secret,
be
though.
No, it's not secret, but there could be Kisha, Becky. Yeah. So in that one moment, in that one moment, all of those people will be like, yeah, I want to keep us private.
No. The second thing is, I don't want to. First of all, I don't want to announce. Even if whether there is no, listen. Whether there is or isn't, there are repercussions for both of us.
I like the way Ease came first.
No. Yes, whatever. Whether there is or isn't, it's dangerous to put yourself out there as, in something, or also as not in something, Either way, you can't win.
Why?
Because first you may attract the wrong crowd, in case you aren't.
But this is
listen,
people don't
let me learn. For me, this is my personal.
Okay.
Everything I'm saying is from personal experience.
Okay.
I don't want my emotional life to be public knowledge. Not secret, but not public knowledge. So that's my assumption. But I was still learning. Don't separate it. I will say intentional friendships, basically. Assumptions. I'm saying so intentional friendships. So for us, that's what it is. Like, it's not even just like with everything these days. I'm trying to be more of an intentional friend. Not leave things to the wind, because we do that a lot. We just leave things to fate and things will figure themselves out. But then, like, you guys are not growing together, And also, like, it's good to see, like, to have a mind check. And sometimes, I look better than I am actually doing. Sometimes when I have a conversation with JJ, may think me I'm sour. I'm bathing in rocks. It's been a tough month. And by having this conversation, he can ground me. He can plug me with an opportunity. You can't have this conversation in the bar. You can't have these conversations when you're like in class. No, example, I'm saying intentional friendships. Actually,
you can do, right?
To have a conversation about your personal financial situation in the bar.
No, I feel like I can.
I don't know. I wouldn't. I'm just saying, so like, it's not even that expensive. And even if it is slightly expensive, it's a fair price to pay for the output.
For me, okay, that day, yeah. It wasn't expensive trade, yeah? I think you don't put it this. Okay, for me, what I didn't take into consideration is like things like, transportation.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Reaching there and going work almost 20 bro.
That's very true.
Yeah,
sometimes transport is more expensive
than the meal.
Yeah.
So I'm like, anyway. But yeah, it's good thing you guys doing it. I'm happy for you.
Anyway, but what we're saying, we're talking about people's main character syndrome. Because you think about it, it's like these days people go to places as a crew. They live as a crew. Or they highlight people that they know. There's that South African word like Gwababa, the fear of rejection. But it's not even, leave it in a romantic sense, the fear of rejection in general. Like, you cannot have conversations with people. Like you walk up to someone, they just have a resting bitch face, you know? They couldn't care less. They don't have a conversation with you. And it's this, I'm the main character, you know? And therefore I don't have time to like interact with other people or this thing of they're beneath me, you know? And it's a very unhealthy thing because human beings are social creatures. But now our social nature is only on phone. And that's why a lot of people, you know, they enter like the wrong relationships or they enter the wrong situationships or even wrong friendships. Because genuinely, when they are face to face, they don't actually have natural interactions.
Shema, you talk to people.
I do.
Like, random people, like, if you enter
I don't just talk to random people.
No, but like, if you enter a room, are you one of those people who has a resting bitch face and people would say there's attitude coming from that side of the phone?
I think so. But when you get to talk to me, you realize that I'm totally different.
But also, I feel like
But Manzi, I also want to talk about that thing of feeling like the main character. I feel like we are all going through like growth and stuff. Because sometimes, okay, it's all about, you know, when you have like that syndrome and stuff, you're not a humble guy, isn't it?
when you're what?
That big boy
Main character syndrome and
syndrome.
stuff.
You're
Like,
not a humble person.
you're not a humble guy, but I had it also. I wouldn't lie. I had it because of like, you know, when you have like a crew and they're treating you like the best, you know, that sort of stuff. But when you go, again, it's all about mental, bro. You cannot go to Laboti and sit down and think about that shit. Because you see, as you grow, you have to. No, bro, I'm talking about.
No, we get it.
No, I don't expect a guy from Laboti to sit back. Which time will you take
To do what?
to sit and think about your life, bro? You go and sit in a bar. All you're thinking about is a piano, bro. I have no kind words for that. Anyway, guys, you cannot be in a bar up to 6 and sit back and think about your life.
But do you think it ends?
What?
Like, we're going to reach an age.
Yeah. Just like the way I told you. No, just like the way I told you. Just like the way I told you. I had that scene. But when like main character, bro, we have repeated. You see, Paul, we are not going to teach you these things. We have repeated this topic over and over again.
This is what usually happens in the discussion.
Paul pretends to be understanding, but after some time he understands, you know. I'm not attacking my bro.
It's okay,
I'm not
it's okay.
attacking.
We understand.
Anyway, Paul, I was telling you like
Don't tell me.
with
Tell me.
I was saying with age, man, you sit back and yeah.
I've understood
Have
the
you
first try.
have you seen this thing of,
What does this say about Paul?
you know, have you seen this TikTok thing? Seen this TikTok thing where guys are like defense then they're like the realization that every individual, it's not really good for one, but like every individual person by has a life as complex and as different as whatever as yours. So in those situations, what you fail to like understand is that main character syndrome may be chill.
Yeah.
You get it? Like, I'm actually very scared to talk to anyone here. Do you get it? But I feel like also that's something that we have not been taught to deal with. Like we've not, like when we're kids, they're like, no one was like, hey man, when you reach like places, when you social, talking to people, what, like everyone assumes that you just figure it out. You get it? So most people are left in like that thing of like, I enter, but like, I don't know anyone here, let me just like, act like as if I don't want to talk to anyone because I'm actually scared.
Sometimes bro, it's not acting. Like some guys are just introverts.
That's very true. That's why some people include being like that to main character syndrome.
Yeah.
Some people think that maybe, let me say for a person like you that's not like very, very extroverted and all, I may go to a place and I'll have things in my head and like, okay, what am I going to tell this person? I don't know maybe how to start a conversation and all. Some people are built like that, maybe because of where they came from and all that. They didn't get chance to interact a lot. Maybe they have some past trauma still causes all that. Then, when the other person sees that in that image, they're like, okay, he's acting like he's all that.
He feels himself.
But you see, the thing is, like, you know, what you said is so real because, like, you know, let's give an example. We've been watching the podcast, you know. Paul comes off as very, shiny hair, what? Sometimes they come with confidence. Sometimes. But, guys, sometimes. No, listen. But do you know how difficult it is for me to approach someone that I don't know? No. I'm being very, very honest with you.
I don't think that's
I swear to God.
That's
I'm
very
being
wrong, by the
very
way.
real with you guys.
You're an extrovert, bro.
Jerry,
no.
Jerry, I'm not saying I'm not like, but Jerry, how often do you see me walk up to someone I don't know? Genuinely.
We've been spending a lot of time together.
Someone I don't know.
I've seen that like 90% of the time. That is true. Manzi.
No, but
let me
Manzi,
tell you
you have
something.
people like, hey, waiter.
Yes, exactly. Me, I'm
What's
saying
up?
being
this
nice to
from
people, no.
experience.
But that's the
That's
like you
that's
can't put
different.
yourself in that category of people.
No. What I meant, okay, yes, I'm not. That's a good thing actually. You guys are making me realize something that wasn't. Because for me, I think maybe you guys are misunderstood. Let's say like,
No, you just went
no.
around.
Maybe. No, you see like, let's say you're in a restaurant, yeah? And then you end up having a conversation because like, I remember recently when we were at a place and the waitress she looked like she was having a bad
like
day.
a worst day. And then when we talked to her, when he
Yeah.
talked to her about it, she opened up.
Yeah, because I was like, hey man, are you having an okay
Exactly.
day? Okay, maybe. I didn't realize. What I meant is like, we're out. I see someone, like, let's say, I'm going to use it in a girl sense. I see a girl. To walk up to her, guys. I'm telling you guys, I would struggle.
Let me tell you, of the two of us, who would do it first?
Probably me, of course. But I'm saying I would still struggle. I would probably like first go and talk to you for like 10 minutes. Hey man,
That's
you
not
see
true.
that person
That's
over
not
there?
true. Manzi, you're lying.
I would walk up to a random stranger.
Manzi, yeah? Okay,
I
when
would walk up to a
when
random
it
stranger,
when it
bro.
comes to babes, yeah, they're different. Like there's
It changes,
a day,
eh?
There's some
there's a
auras.
day.
It's
No,
changing.
it's not even
Covers
aura.
him.
It's not even a day. There's a day, yeah. I was with Manzi, yeah, and it was like a public place, and there were people around, guys and babes. So I don't know if you know that people, but then like there's something that happened to you, eh? Like you like.
Switched
was
up.
like, yeah, but for real, like I'm not joking. I'm not joking, but like you saw that babe and you're like, hey, let me come. And like it was like a change of mood. Eh? You're like business. You get what I mean? Yeah. You're so I don't believe
Actually, I
that.
didn't know.
I don't know if you know because
Because I think I did. But
Yeah,
anyway,
but you
okay, that was an example. Clearly, my example is straight off because apparently I am bad at self-analyzing myself. But
self-aware.
yeah, but also when it comes down to this thing, I think the biggest problem with personality and imposter syndrome and all of this goes back to the whole saying, the content you consume. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm scrolling on TikTok 24/7 and you see the pop-up balloon challenge. Eh? It's a great guy, he has his money, he's doing well in life.
I hate
They pop it. I saw one I saw recently. The guy was, I think, 45. This guy was 39. I was like, I think you're a bit too old for me. I was like, he was so well put together. One of the girls was even so rude to him. I remember she said, so he's a fashion guy and he's old, gray beard, but like smooth gray beard, great shape. And he has a channel where he helps men get their stuff together, get together. It's like 3 of the women said it's because they fear that he'll outdress them. The other one said that his joke was not funny. He said something about, I want a simple, tender woman, a woman with small feet. Then he laughed at his own joke. It was a chill thing. I'm like, no, like you cannot just say that about women's feet. And I was like, yo, I promise you, I was joking. And he was genuinely being sincere. I was like, I promise you, I'm joking. So like, as a guy, you watch content like this, and you're like, man, I'm not walking up to anyone. And also, when it comes to girls as well, like, you watch, like, there's, like, this stereotype, like, this like, predetermined definition of beauty by social media. You're scrolling every day, you're a beautiful woman, but you're comparing yourself with, what's it called? Victoria's Secret model. And you're seeing that this is the ideal woman. On her pictures, you see, and girls go a lot through comments. I don't know, guys do it too, but I know for a fact that girls are deep on comments.
Also, the people send like a comment.
Yeah.
Ninga the comment, reach it.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
I remember,
scrolled, yeah.
so like a girl goes through this socialites Instagram, scrolls through all of the guys are what? All the guys are just dying for this type of woman. You're watching Love Island. You've never seen a woman that looks like you on Love Island.
Like, that's
give an
also-
example of like a plus-sized girl. beautiful but plus size. And she every time she sees Love Island, no one looks like her. You go to Love Island, guys, all of them have 6 packs. Yeah, some of them may be tall, so but all of them have
No,
6
bro.
packs.
Again,
Well,
Manzi, I'm not going to watch TV and I wouldn't be appetized to watch. Bro, we're watching TV. I want to watch something and I'm motivated to
No,
go
but
to
you
the
see-
gym, bro. I'm not going to see
I'm not
Shema,
saying that's
Shema,
a bad thing.
Shema.
I'm saying representation matters, you know? Like,
Also, what-
not seeing yourself
You're about to
as
do
that,
what Netflix
that's
is
something
doing now.
What you're
Put
trying
in
to
every
say
scene,
is,
no.
it is what Maz is trying to say is that it's all mindset.
psychological.
Yeah. Like we are actually imposing the main character syndrome on them.
Yes.
Yeah, but
get
you
it.
see, yeah. But you see, one thing I've also like realized is how we are so unaware of what the world is trying to push, like the agenda the world is trying to push out towards us. You get it? Like, all these things are interesting to watch. Love Island, what. But there's certain things, that we are. I've not watched this Love Island yet. I'm not a Love Island person, but like I've been seeing like the things going around it, and people saying, "Why this person? Why this one went?" One other baby was like, "I'm sitting, oh man." Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, we are so unaware, of like the things that we are being psychologically trained to do. You get it? Like the things
that
of
exact
the
same
things
thing.
of kissing people, just babes wearing like bikinis just like that.
No, for me, now,
All that.
I
Okay,
have a bunch of
that's
people
even
now,
very.
I'm actually, guys. First, before even you leave that topic, I want to say something. I think in itself, the message of a show. Okay, again, guys, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Love Island.
It's a good show.
Actually, first, let me
Watch
let me
Love
say
Island.
that.
You want
No,
listen.
let me say. Let me say. Let me give an example. Like, look at the concept. You come, they pair you up, whatever. Find meaningful connections. But someone can live when they've slept with like 4 different girls, meaningful connections, and they say it's because I want to explore my options, you know. And it's this unhealthy, controlled environment that is not realistic to the real world life. Because in the real world, you're not going to be with me and explore a connection with someone else. But that's what people are trying to practice in real life as well. And this is the content we consume. The content is telling us, you know what? Keep your options open. You know, you have a great guy who cares about you. There may be something better than that out there. Again, I'm not saying that isn't true, but if this is the message you're consuming on a day-to-day basis, do relationships even stand a chance? Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I'm saying also like it's also a very over-sexualized show. Like in terms of the challenges, they always have like a sexual aspect to it. I remember when they give them a private time away from the villa, they're always so excited because they're gonna. Again, this is the content we're consuming on a day-to-day basis. Surely it has an effect. And is this assumption that we have is just because we're adults who are mature enough to disseminate?
Just a show.
Yeah, like no, like don't let a child watch that. But me, I can watch that. Like, Loki, you're 23, you're still a child. Like, Loki, you don't know it, but what do you really know about the world? Like, genuinely, what do you know about
But
the world in its entirety?
do you guys understand that it's, let's say, like in the future, when we are married and all that, like, if you put yourself in those spaces, it will be more, like, it will be easier for you to, like, move out the house. Like, you get it? Like, if you're looking at, what's the
That's
thing
your
of,
idea.
what's the thing of computers? Garbage in, garbage out. Yeah, so, like, if I honestly feel like once I get married, I will not go to the Olympics because I feel like it is too tempting. I feel like there will be.
Oh, you can even start now.
Yeah, no, I don't go to the bed like that. I'm not an example. I'm not an example. But what I'm saying is, even for like the once in a while, I feel like for the days that I go and what I feel like and what I experience in the moment, so the people I see and the words, I wouldn't want to feel like that when I have a wife. You get it? Yeah. And which is becoming much harder to like avoid because you don't go to the bar, but what's on your Instagram? You get it? Like you're just scrolling, and even if you're not following these people, you're seeing very, very, very good looking women. And psychologically, I might realize like I may not find this babe like good looking, Okay, I may find her good looking, but I may not think of her like that. But after I have seen Love Island, or I have like, you get it? I'm like it's maybe, you get it?
You see that thing of like your perception of like happiness. If your perception of happiness is associated with you being like a baddie or what, this is what you're going to be. I saw something that mentioned this, retired baddies and ballers. You're going to be 40 years old, and you're going to be married with children, and you're going to keep reliving your glory days. You're going to keep thinking about the prime of your life. Because to you, your worth is solely associated with public perception. And
You
if
don't
that's the
want to notice
issue,
that he fell off.
and if that's the problem, if your value is I'm the guy, enter the band, everyone is like, bro, Jerry's in the building. Yeah? If that's your definition, Jerry's in the building. If that is your perception, if that is your perception of self-worth, even when you find something stable and happy, I know you're doing well in your career, you feel unfulfilled because you have not what? You're not that guy. And what will you do? You'll be the GNEs to Olympia hostel, picking up the current buddies so that you can feel more like a baller. Or you'll be an older woman trying to entice the young ballers, you know, so that you can feel like I'm the present, I'm the it thing still.
But anyway, success is what you make it.
Yeah, I guess.
They'll feel like they're
that's what's
successful.
put into people's minds. Like people think like because of comparison, right, there's a limit to success. There's like an epitome of success. Is what success is. You get it? And what people don't understand is that man, sometimes you just have to like you just feel like what you have is enough. You get it?
Contentment.
And personally, I struggle, with like okay, like my ideology is I never want to stop. Like let's say I'm doing this and I like stop because the examples of like people who are older than me who are like really really well at that time, but they stopped. You get it? And like they were like people passed away. Yeah, so
But you know, there's also a problem where people confuse contentment and stagnation. Kids who are our age, I would say we're like very grown up. We have some kids in our age bracket, who believe that they made it because they have everything given to them, where everything can come to them easy. But I think that's like stagnation. Because if you look at it that way, there's nothing to look forward for. Comfort is not having what you want to get.
This is the question. The guys who are like, I'm not going to name, but like the guys who are like starting machine, the guys who are like cool in like high school. You know, like there were those days, like
Yeah.
you're like,
Oh, who told you that?
I'm not saying you.
He said
I'm
there
not
were
saying
those
there
guys,
were
not you were those
days.
guys. Don't feel attacked, sir.
Why you though?
First,
But why is it feeding
no,
us?
it's okay. First, continue.
Anyway, but the guys who, okay, for me personally, there were some people who were those guys at that time, and
Like Manzi, every page on Instagram used to post him.
that's like most people said, and like they stayed there.
I have to keep that image.
You get it? Like,
What is it?
I have a friend. Okay, I'm not going to
Like
say
what you say, perspective to people. No, I'm trying to agree with what Paul is saying. So don't feel that.
But you get what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah.
Like the people who stayed there. There's a person who was, he's still my friend, but not as much as it was. In our earlier years of school, he was that guy. You get it? He was that guy, but he stayed at that guy. You get what I mean? And looking back now, like even now when you talk to him, it's like he's trying to have a 2000 something conversation, and I'm like, let it go.
You no longer that guy.
Let go of that
You're
feeling.
not that guy.
You get it? That's why.
All people just don't care anymore that you're that guy. And that's the thing. It's the assumption of this fame thing, you know? Yeah, like all these people used to blaze you what? If you stay here and then other people come, the next best thing is the thing they'll jump on. That's the difference. It's like, if you think you have fans, quote unquote, if you think you're popular and you have fans, quote unquote, you should know that you should know that fans don't stay. Fans are not loyal. Fans go with whatever is, I will knock you out on camera. People move on, you know? People move on to whatever is the hit thing. And that's the thing. It's like value friendship, not whatever those people
Yeah, because there's nothing more to life than
they
just
don't
a
even
picture.
they genuinely don't care. They really don't care about you.
They're like your moment. You get it? You're like a scroll.
Your feed.
You're TikTok.
Your feed.
You get it?
Your feed.
You're TikTok. Like, you're like. So you know how you realize that
Trend disappears.
you're that insignificant to like other people's
Your
lives.
whole value
So why do you care?
is a like. So what is making you walk around and feel like you're that guy is because a few people on their feed liked and followed.
You are Ugandan trained.
And think about it, because like we all have
There's
this.
this guy who's dancing. Sorry.
Yes, right now he's on the top of the world.
Yeah.
I promise you by the start of next year, no one will
Yes.
know. By the end of this year, no one will care.
Exactly, man.
You're a moment, you're
That's
fleeting
why,
moment.
that's why I feel like personally, like, the four of us our followers and people also here in person.
And Paul's fans.
I feel like we should prioritize ourselves. You get like
You want a hug?
prioritize now.
Oh my God. We just need to be.
Do you think Paul can take a hug? This guy is the most
Wait, no, yeah, Paul.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just even thought about it like that. Like I TikTok where I met like someone laugh is like it's just like one moment. It's like a few seconds of someone's time, and I should never feel important because of that double tap. You get because when it comes to it, like I feel like you like the content, but you don't care about. You get it?
Apart from the like in this video, make it count. Like,
But also, you see, the thing about it is, again, we do this podcast not for content, for likes and impressions. It is very important. That's why. Have you noticed that since we began the video, we have not even mentioned the subscribe? We forget it all the time. And our producers are always telling us, hey guys, even right now, it's like, guys, it's like, man, guys, just mention it. Like, you know, just it may engage people. Yeah. But like, at the end of the day, it's like, man, pick the message, you know, pick the message. Because sometimes you say a lot of
I feel
joke
like
stuff.
today we have said everything important.
Yeah. No, but when we do say funny things, laugh. Please laugh. But when we do say like chill, important messages,
I feel like you know the one to say this.
So what you mean, man, is not a funny guy?
basically that's what I'm saying. I'm not funny.
is he like?
And at some point, I feel like main character syndrome is also built on nice, bro.
Online.
Yeah, sure. Because, man, I may say some stuff that may get me cancelled, but
Say what you want to say.
babes, man, friend, like, they have their type of friend, that friend of theirs, and they're commenting weird shit, oh, girl, you ate.
But I don't know why are girl friendships, not all, but why are so many girl friendships not genuine?
Yeah, but
Like there's a girl, she was like best friend with this girl, and I noticed like later in that day, because this girl's, they first said they were best friends. This girl's best friends with me first thing out. Then I'm like, I don't see anything about it. Then after here, I try to know about, but I don't see a situation where like a boy, not even a close friend who's a boy, I would have like this friend. Like in the long run. Do you get what I mean? Like,
But I also don't think all friendships are friendships as well these days. They are more, again, as what I said, they are situational, like you're together and you don't hate each other, and on your birthdays you post each other, but are you friends? Because the whole entitlement of friendship is that you have a deep connection with someone, you care about them and you want to see them grow. And you do something about, every day you try to ensure that they improve their life. How many people do you have like that in your life? People that are deliberately care about your success. I'm saying how many people.
No, you see, that is because these days, like what we're talking about, it all goes back to the physical. You know what? We get friends these days who push us to do, you know what? You look very cool, because that is what we want to hear. That is human sometimes. But if you can fight that, and you know what? I need this kind of a friend like Paul who's going to tell me, man, the way you talk to that person is really wrong. I don't like that.
Someone like Shane is real.
Yeah, exactly. That financial decision you're making is very wrong. Don't do that again. That will hide
I have a story about a bad financial decision, but I want to be
okay, let me get into it. Like, don't do this and don't do that. It may hurt your ego.
it's like
But-
the phones that you have.
It's a very serious issue.
So we made a very great financial decision.
It may hurt your ego, but think about the bigger picture. You know that? That is what you should look at when you look at friendships. In most cases.
Guys, I think we should all give like going remark, something not to live with
Yeah, I like this thing these days with trade. Like everyone like says something motivational. Not
It doesn't have to be
motivational,
motivational.
but like just
For me, I just want you guys to say something that you want people to hear. Anything at all. It could be related to what we talked about. It could be to anything. It could be you could sing the LeBron song, whatever you want. Please. So let's start with Jim.
You can tell us what you do. If you have any business where you guys should find you.
Anything.
Guys, try to build a house. Anything construction related, and please talk to me, guys. And real estate, please. I am your guy. I'll build your home.
Also, if you want
coffee. Yeah, also coffee. I do make coffee. Thank you very much. Then one thing I want to leave with people is seek happiness, man. It's like the greatest thing, and happiness has to be personal. You don't have to look for it from someone else. Be happy for what will make you happy. I hate this guy, but it makes me happy. I have nothing to do about it.
Wow, that's so gay and amazing.
But yeah, seek for what will make you happy, and happiness is not attributed to the physical, but if you find it, you feel like your soul is really happy, keep those friends, even relationship-wise. Girlfriend, do that. That's all. Your happiness is all that matters at the end of the day. Thank you.
And for me, all I can do is right now I'm just focused on making videos that can make an impact. Like I said, like you don't like when you move on the streets. I'm not supporting like you, because some of those street kids are sent by people. But do something with your life. Most of these guys, I saw you guys inviting the political leaders, and Churchill.
Yeah.
So I prefer guys not to talk like from the offices and stuff. Like you go to the actual ground, like do something about it. Now for me, what I want to do is like I want to make videos like where I try like to record. Okay, it may look like people may take it in different ways. I want to make those videos like whereby I can go back and what I help these kinds of people. You get some instead of taking that money to Laboti, get some half of it and gift it to the people. Make an impact. You can, and we are. Let me tell you, Manzi, we are ever like talking about the government or that sort of stuff. You can also make an impact.
Absolutely.
When you're seeing people suffering, like just wake up.
Yeah,
that's what I can say.
I like that message. Recently I taken some trip to Masaka and also to Luwera, and I saw lights. And I really got to see like
these are again like
no man. I saw it.
When I go for these things, when I genuinely go for these things in the grassroots, your perception of how you are is shifted, because I promise you, no matter how bad you think your life is, it could be way worse. So just be grateful and sometimes give back. But my message to everyone is, be intentional about everything you do. It's not just like I'm saying, be intentional about your faith, be intentional about your family, be intentional about your friendships. I feel like a lot of us these days are not intentional about the things we do. We move with the flow, and it's a very dangerous way to live. Just every single day that you wake up, be intentional about the things that you want. And if you are those people that have goals, work, man. Just like looking. Be immersed in the things that you want to achieve. I promise you, no matter how long it may take, how boring it may seem, if you really want something and you work to it, the world gives. The world will give you some room. I promise you. So yeah, that's my advice.
First of all, I want to remind you guys, come to the Christian. Come buy something, it's a very cool place.
It is.
But then, back to like what we're talking about, I want us to, at the beginning of this year, I wrote down goals. I think I want to do, I want to make TikToks, I want to do it like a routine, I want to have a lot of money, you get it? And to be honest with you, I was not doing anything about it, because of being complacent and being like, anyway, because of all that, and find the things that are hurting you. And for me, one of the things that's hurting me is how much time you spend on social media and how much time I also spend on like bad habits. And once I do one bad thing, the rest it's like a water. So you get it, like everything just flows from there. So wake up every day, trying to make like that decision to do what you want. So next week I'm going to be dropping a TikTok video. Yeah, I'm going to get Manzi out of the hood. So yeah, this time next year maybe like Bali. Yeah,
Lake Como. Oh my god.
But yeah, but anyway, I feel like know that you're important and you can do important things. So hold yourself to like that standard. Like try to bring what is inside you. I know, because I used to be like, I feel like I'm the only one who feels like I need to do like certain things. Right? Yeah, but then meeting like people, I realized that they are like everyone has potential in them. Yeah, so know that you're important and do important things. Do like that. Don't be lazy, man. I'm lazy. I'm a lazy person, but together we cannot
be lazy.
Together we're going to stop being lazy. But yeah, do important things. Be better than you were yesterday. Yeah.
Again, this has been the Don't Me podcast. Thank you guys. Thank you, Shema. Thank you, Jerry, for coming. It's been a great pod.
It was my first
teacher and
podcast.
student, you know. Until next week.
No, like you see, at school is the teacher. Now, right now,
you're the teacher.
Professor.
Oh, you may not pass next time.
Okay, guys, it's been the podcast. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week. Peace.